So this is pretty much going to be going through the process of what it takes to make this specific mask. It's not going to go into a lot of detail, especially in the painting section. So just bear with me and enjoy this interesting commentary. So first things first is you're going to make sure the mold is clean by spraying some water in it and emptying it out and drying it. We're going to take a chip brush, and with some of the latex, we're going to just, brush it around in all the little nooks and crannies to make sure that we get all that detail that we made. So this is a vibrating table that I've made out of a motor and a spare tire, it looks like. There are my steel toe sandals, safety first. So what I'm doing with that is after I've poured it all in, bad latex, is I'm now using the table to vibrate all into those little corners and crevices, specifically in the teeth area, to make sure there's no air bubbles. So I'm now placing a paper towel and I'm spraying some water over it because it's so hot outside that it's going to probably cure that outside layer of latex, which I don't want because then it's going to be ruined and I'm not going to be able to use it later. All right, so it's fast forward. It's been about 24 hours. The mold's been cured. I'm putting in some baby powder and just brushing it all along that latex. It helps prevent the freshly cured latex from sticking to each other. So now, give it a little tap. Just gonna start from the edge, slowly. You wanna make sure you don't pull too harshly because there are some corners that might stick to. Just wait, and perfect. Just inspecting it, making sure it's all good. Can't tell if it's good. Waiting for a there's a signal. All right, so here we go. Nice little transition. Look at that. Different camera angles, being fancy, not necessary. So we're gonna take some of this webbing right here. We're gonna cut it into little slivers. This is gonna be useful when it comes to attaching our rivets. It's gonna start poking holes. This is gonna take a minute, so let's fast forward real quick. All right, moving on to the strap itself. I'm folding the edge so it's not too rough on the inside when the person's wearing it. And then I'm gonna take this leather punch right here and punch a nice tiny little hole on each end. 1, 2, boom. And then I'm gonna take this rip. Hold on. Hey, genius, there you go, right in front of the camera. Remember, we're filming something here. All right, so I'm gonna take this rivet, we're gonna puncture it again, focus on the angle, take this webbing, put it between it, you can kind of see it, and then the cap. So it goes rivet, latex, webbing, cap. And I'm going to do that for each one. So let's fast forward real quick. Doop, 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 doop. On that side, 1, 2. Put the rivet, webbing, and I'll explain what I'm doing with that webbing in a second. So now we're going to grab some pliers and we're going to open them up as wide as they can go. And we're going to take them and use these to close the rivets. And use your body weight and just push them together. Let's go faster. All right, when you do all 6, we're going to switch them back. And then we're going to go back around and press them even closer together. All right, now the rivets are set and they're going nowhere. So we're gonna take these little scissors and then we're gonna cut off all this excess webbing around the rivets. Don't wanna have too much, we don't need enough, we just need a little bit. So now, all right, blowtorch time, turn it on, fire! So we're gonna take this little torch and we're gonna melt the webbing that's around the rivet. And once this does, it creates a plastic little film around it. This helps prevent the rivet from slipping out if you pull too hard, which, can happen. It's very rare, but, can never be too cautious. And as far as I know, I'm the only one who really does this. It's not necessary, especially if it's for you. It's just, can't be too careful, especially what this mask goes through. All right, final stretch. Get some tension locks on these straps. Tension locks we're going to use, start by going through the bottom, work through the top, And then wait, get this little O-ring, and we're gonna loop that through, and then we're gonna go back in underneath, and boom, ba-ba-bing, ba-ba-la, it is attached. Keep doing this for all 3 straps, through the bottom, to the top, up, through, oh, thumbs up, we're good. Always make sure you have a nice clean work table. All right, boom, slam that on there. Just when you thought we were done, no, we gotta add the tubing to this mask. So we're gonna take this little Dremel, and you can see right here, this is where little markings are. It shows us where we need to drill our holes. So we're gonna quickly turn that on. Ooh, imagine a loud screeching noise. And sorry, I gotta click through this. I'm reliving this again. It takes forever. And flashbacks. Just, you know, holes. Exactly where all the tubing should go. It's already pre-marked. Yep, there. Yep. Oh, we're not done. Nope. Yep, that top part. Oh, still going. Yep. Now imagine doing this every time. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Yep, yep. Boom, boom. Sandy lost. Gone mad. And I think we're good. Slide on over here. Wait. Let's pause it real quick. I want you to see this chemical. This is called naphtha. You can't really buy it in storage. You can really only buy it online. And it's very useful. Naphtha is like paint thinner on steroids. You would use it to thin down certain solvents and rubber cement, silicone, all kinds of stuff like that. I found it very useful when it comes to cleaning the mask and any excess latex parts like this right here. After dremeling, you got to get rid of all that excess latex that just broke off. Want to make sure though you are wearing gloves at all times. If you do use an airbrush with it, make sure you're wearing a respirator. Don't be stupid. And now I'm going on the inside, getting all that other excess debris in there as well. Almost got it. Oh my God, how long is this taking? Taking forever. There we go. Now we've got some little tubing, and buy it at a hardware store, doesn't matter where. Small little tubing, and we're just gonna slide it in the holes. Slowly but surely. Painstakingly. Struggling. Come on. There you go. All right, that's... Oh, still pulling. See? Come on. Yep. Make sure it's all even. Struggling still. You think I'd be the first time I've done this before, but nope. Keep pulling. Oop, still need more. Make sure it's even. Don't scrunch it up. Wow, this is taking... Oh, come on. Yep, there you go. All right, one tubing in. Now we got to go the opposite. Oh, still stretching. Good. Pull the other way. Measuring it to see how much more I need to go. Got my scissors. And give it a little bit of extra just in case. And then we're just going to slide it on in all the way through. Struggle is real. Oh, now I gotta go back the other way. Get it. Huzzah, mazel tov. Boom. All right, that's one side down. Now we gotta do the opposite side. And a side note, the commentary that's going on in my head every time I have to make a mask like this normally consists of this. What am I doing? Who thought of this? Why? I hate the person who came up with this concept. Oh wait, that's me. Damn me. What the heck? Oh my goodness. I hate this. All right, now that the tubing in, we gotta go around back. Gotta cut off all this excess tubing, and then we're gonna have to seal it up. So the best way to do that is we're gonna take some paper towels, and then we're gonna rip it up in tiny little pieces. There's a tiny little square, and then we're gonna dip it in latex. Latex and paper towels are a great combination if you want to build on a layer or take a different shape. It's like a little putty version. And it's great, especially for this, when I need to seal up an end of a tubing. So once that's cured, we're going to switch to the front, and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to cut off those tubings, But first, we're going to fill it up with a little special blood. The blood's been watered down a little bit so it doesn't dry, but it gives it a nice, cool little look. You'll never really see it unless you're wearing the mask, but it's these small little details. A little bit more there. And then we're going to seal it up, a little bit of latex, paper towel, just slowly building it, letting it dry, build, dry. And we're going to do that all over, especially with this tubing area. I'm using the latex to help keep it in place, so nothing's sliding around, nothing moves, because I know it's a little bit more frustrating when that happens. All right, a little disclaimer. Looks like I didn't really document the painting session that well. I just did a nice little time lapse. So just try to bear with it, because you're not going to get a lot of details and you're not going to get a lot of info on the painting session. This is just to show the process of what this mask goes through from start to finish. And again, I'm taking the naphtha, just cleaning off any debris that may or may not have come in contact with the mask while it was waiting for this paint session. Just brushing along. And here's the mistake. Just time-lapsing. I tried slowing it down, but I wasn't taking enough frames. So now it's really blurry. Try not to focus on what's happening right now. Right now I'm just blacking out the metal parts, and then I'm going to spray it with the metal paint sheen. I'll make another video that really goes into more detail on what's happening here. Just admire the transformation. Ooh, ah, yes, very nice. Indeed, indubitably. I'm going to stop talking now. I lied. Here's the final result. So that's the process of making this mask. Don't like, don't subscribe, don't get any notifications, and make sure you always look before you sit down on the toilet.